curve area clearance or other options. So this is my second part. So I imported this also in 3D model. So inside the toolpath section, you can see that previously we have seen this feature machining, and next second option is curve machining. So in this also curve machining, there are 4 options. One is like face machining. So it was available in feature machining also. Then similar chamfer milling. Then 2D curve profile, means if we want to only finish the side curve or entire external component, and then 2D curve area clearance. So first I will show you face milling. Once you select the face milling, so there is option, you can see that there is no feature option is available there. Okay, so I have selected end mill 10 mm. So inside the face milling, you can select that where you want to machine it. So with the hyperlink, we can select. So I want to machine 0 0. So style is that one way, either you want one way, 2 way, or spiral, or one pass. So one pass is if you have cutter diameter wider than component. So in that case, you can just select one pass. So in that case, PowerMill will detect. You can see on the screen, and the PowerMill will detect automatically whatever the size. So it will take center pass. If you are using a smaller tool, then you can use 2 way, and then just say calculate. Sorry, style is 2 way, calculate. So this is how you can select the face feature. If you want to add some material, means if there is 5 mm or 6 mm or whatever, means more than 0.5 material is there, and you want to rough the face and then finish the face. So in that case, you can select that stock depth, suppose 3 mm, step down 1 mm. So you can just select calculate. So on the screen, you can see that 3 passes has been created automatically. So this is how simply you can select the face machining. Next, we are going to create wireframe. Next toolpath is 2D curve profile. Suppose I want to create this 2D curve profile, outer side only. So in that case, you can just create a pattern, then select insert, and model option is there. Once you select model, you can see on the screen that top and bottom we have got 2 profile. So once simply select, you can edit and delete the selected component, because we don't need to 2 curve, only top curve sufficient for us to make the curve profile program. So curve profile, okay. So here we can select 3 number is there. And this option means interactively modified machinable section. In that case, once you select there, you can select whether you want climb direction or conventional direction. On the screen, you can see that arrow or direction is changing based on our selection, or direction is also there. So right now I'm selecting climb direction. Then whether tool you want from outer side or can be possible, PowerMill can show this type of also. So in that case, that tool is coming inside the material. For that, either you can choose reverse machining, or you can simply select on screen also. So based on this selection, we can select whether tool we want outside of the curve or inside the curve. Okay, accept. Okay, then lower limit we can select that from this area means -10 I want to machine it, and say calculate. Just need to select this limit outside of the block. Okay, so this is how we can create the curve machining with the help of pattern. Beauty of this feature is without changing any pattern or curve, we can modify the start point and end point inside the PowerMill toolpath only. So we don't need to change any pattern. Suppose I want to start this 2D curve profile from this area to this area. So you don't need to modify the pattern. So you can just simply select the interactive, and I'm going to select this start point, suppose this one, and start point I want from this radius or this flat area, we can say, and the end point suppose up to here or up to radius, whatever. So we can simply select start and end point. We don't need to change the actual pattern. Just say accept, say calculate. So this is how we can create the profile features. Next feature, we are going to create area clearance, 2D area clearance. So again, I'm going to create one more pattern. So from this pattern section, we can create the pattern. So just select, right click on the pattern, then insert and select the model. So before that, we have to select this top face. So before that, we have to select this top face, then select insert and model. So we can see that two curve has been created. So one I am going to delete it, which is not required. So this pocket we are going to manufacturing or making the toolpath with the 2D curve area clearance. Okay. Okay, in this form you can see that curve area clearance curve defines we have to select a 4 number which we have created just now. So lower limit we can select this up to this bottom, means minus sign. Either you can put the value manually also, or there is one hyperlink. So with the help of hyperlink we can select the lower limit. Then type of toolpath, means what type of toolpath you want, whether a raster type of or offset type or vertex. So you can select whatever the requirement. So I'm selecting offset only, and then step over you can select here, suppose 2 mm, and tool I'm going to select end mill 4, and then you can define that how much stock is there. So 5 mm depth, and then we can select the step down. Say calculate. Before that, this green area shows you that this pocket or this is to curve area clearance is manufactured which area, inside the curve or outside curve. So that you can simply change from here. So just say reverse side. So this green color shows that toolpath will calculate in that area only to understand the area. So just select and just calculate. Okay. So this is how we can generate the toolpath for 2D area clearance. So next is we are going to machine this chamfer using curve. So we can create one curve also. So again I am going to create one more pattern. then select the top surface. So in chamfer machining, there are three type of curve we can select, either top curve or this bottom curve, means this line curve, or intersect curve, means actual before making a chamfer in CAD model. So whatever the sharp corner is there, so that curve also means this three types of either top, bottom or center. This whatever information we have, we can create the toolpath accordingly to curve. So I'm selecting this surface to extract the pattern. So again select the insert and select type of option like model. Okay, so again this pattern is not required, so simply we can select and right click on it and say delete this area. Okay, so next toolpath is curve machining chamfer. So in area we have seen face milling, 2D curve and 2D curve area clearance. So the chamfer milling option is there. Okay, so first we need to select curve definition. So 5 number is curve. Then as I explaining that positioning, so inside this window either you can select top, curve is positioned at the top of the chamfer feature, or bottom, or this is for corner, means we can say before making chamfer. So at the moment we extract the curve and the position we have to select top. So we can select this top. Then inside the tool options we have to select chamfer machining. So here you can see that I have created one chamfer tool with the diameter of 5 mm. Then this is for tool positioning. So I want the tool bottom 0.5 below of the actual chamfer size. So this 1 mm is the chamfer width and depth. Just simply select calculate. Okay, just select the reverse side of the curve. Okay. Okay, just a minute. I have to extend blocks area. So expansion 20. Then say calculate. Okay, so this is how we can generate the chamfer toolpath. So either you want like roughing, means like here you can see that in cut distance selected 5 mm depth, means if you want 1 mm or 0.5 mm depth of cut, you can select, or you don't want to means multiple passes, one single passes. If you want to machine it, you can just select 0, and then you can see on the screen that one pass has been created. So once you select the toolpath, then go to right click toolpath and simulation from here. So you can see on the screen one single pass we can machine the chamfer area. Okay, so this is how we can generate the toolpath for a 2D curve section. So what we have seen that just a minute, okay.